president or a member of parliament, but rather to conduct and undertake credible and transparent elections and electoral processes which uphold the voters' choice and lead to acceptable and peaceful electoral outcomes. Today, our resolve has paid off. We have conducted elections that are fair, elections that are free, elections that are credible, elections that are transparent, elections that are peaceful, and elections whose outcomes are acceptable by all. So transparent are our processes that any interested political party, media house, or citizen could collate with near precision the results of the election, attesting to the resilient and robust processes built over the years. And we witnessed this with the concession of the Vice President even before the declaration of the results by the Electoral Commission. Ladies and gentlemen, the testimonies on Election Day also attest to the efficient, robust, and resilient processes we put in place. Many citizens testify to the seamless processes they witnessed at the polling stations. The average time spent at the polling station was around 5 minutes compared to several hours and several minutes prior to the 2020 election. Citizens also attested to the efficiency of the biometric voter devices, the biometric verification devices employed to ensure that every man has one vote. The system worked efficiently and ensured that the voter who registered was indeed the person who voted. We are confident that the 2024 election will further cement trust in our electoral processes and reduce the suspicions that typically characterize elections on the continent.
What wakes you up in the morning?
The Electoral Commission asaya ena yegusua yewono Mame Jean Mensa ena ne ekoso Electoral Commission ansana ene dey eba no wobobo so ediche yen hyehyɛ Electoral Commission digu akwemu ebra na yebo ho atoaba yeguso etoaba ene ne ene yehwe ne mukwan se Electoral Commission
done the spade work at the risk of your own lives to bring us a successful outcome. Our hearts go out to our staff who were manhandled during this time. We wish you well, and we ask the good Lord to bless all of you. To our media partners who have journeyed with us and enabled us to bring the commission to the doorstep of every Ghanaian, we say thank you. To the Ghana Police Service and to our partner, the National Peace Council, we say Ayiko. We thank all of you, the good citizens of Ghana, who have believed in us and allowed us to serve you. To our dear families and friends who have journeyed with us every step of the way, we thank you for your support, your prayers, your encouragement, and your advice. We are conscious that we could not have achieved this success without the help of the Almighty God, our anchor, without whom we could have done nothing. We remain eternally grateful, and I say thank you, Jesus. To all our observers from the ECOWAS, from the African Union, from the ECONEC, from the Commonwealth Secretariat, from the West Africa Elders Forum, supported by the Good Luck Jonathan Foundation, from the National Peace Council, from CODEO, from the Association of African Election Authorities, from the European Center for Election Systems, from International IDEA, from Manso Institute, IDEG, and to electoral commissioners from election management bodies in Africa, namely Uganda, Gambia, Kenya, Liberia. We say thank you for your support. We wish you all Godspeed back home. As the returning officer for the presidential election and in fulfillment of my mandate as enshrined in law, I will now declare the outcome of the 2024 election. It is important to note that per Regulation 63.3 of the 1992 Constitution of Ghana, constituencies have been captured. We have not been able to receive results from 9 constituencies because our offices have been besieged by political party supporters, making it impossible to complete the collation process, of which 267 of the 276 constituencies have been captured. We have not been able to receive results from 9 constituencies because our offices have been besieged by political party supporters, making it impossible to complete the collation process. That notwithstanding, the presidential results from the 267 constituencies, including the newly created one constituency, clearly established the winner of the 2024 presidential election. Simply put, even if all the votes from the 9 constituencies were added to the candidate who placed second, it will not change the outcome of the election. It is important to note that the Commission will update the records on receipt of the presidential results from the 9 outstanding constituencies. Ladies and gentlemen, now to the results of the 2024 presidential election. And the results will be announced based on the positions of the presidential candidates on the ballot. Mahama of the NPP obtained 4,657,304, being 41.61%. Daniel Augustus Latte Jr. of the GCPP obtained 16,673, being 0.15%. Christian Kwabena Andrews of the Ghana Union Movement obtained 16,461, being 0.15%. Kofi Apalu of the LPG obtained 5,219, being 0.09%. Mohamed Frimpong of the National Democratic Party obtained 4,413, being 0.04%. Nana Akosua Frimpong of the CPP obtained 23,397, being 0.21%. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6 million. Let me take that again. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397. And I'd like to repeat that. Mr. John Dramani Mahama of the NDC obtained 6,328,397, being 56.55%. Mr. Hassan Ayariga of the APC obtained 17,461, being 0.16%. Mr. Kofi Kranting, independent candidate, obtained 3,320, being 0.03%. Mr. George Tumberima Edu, independent candidate, obtained 3,091, being 0.02%. Nana Kwame Biediaku, independent candidate, obtained 84,478, being 0.05%. Mr. Alan Kojo Tremantin, independent candidate, obtained 31,202, being 0.28%. The total valid votes cast add up to 11,191,422. Total rejected votes 239,109. Total votes cast 11,430,531. It's important to mention that the total registered voters add up to 18,774,159. And the percentage voter turnout based on the 267 constituencies stands at 60.9%. 60.9% based on the 267 constituencies. And as I mentioned, this does not include the 9 constituencies whose results we are yet to receive. Ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned earlier, results from the 9 constituencies are still as outstanding. The 9 constituencies are Ewutu Senya East, in Sawam, Aduajiri, Akotia, Suhum, Techiman South, Domi Kwabenya, Ablekuba North, Ahafo Anon North, and Damango. The total registered voters in all 9 constituencies add up to 947,116. In the event that all the valid voters from the 9 constituencies above voted for the candidate who placed second, the total number of votes he would garner would be 5,604,420, representing 46.17% of the total valid votes, which would have been 12,138,538. The inclusion of the outstanding constituencies would have given the leading candidate 52.13%, which is still greater than the 50% plus 1 required to be declared a winner. And so even with that scenario, he's clearly the winner of the 2024 election. In the light of the above, ladies and gentlemen, I have the singular honor as the returning officer of the 2024 presidential election to declare His Excellency John Dramani Mahama as the winner of the 2024 presidential election and the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana with a total percentage of 56.55%. Congratulations, sir. It is finished. Thank you very much.
Play the song, play the song, play the song.
Na yenya yen second independence ewiase no ma meja mensa wo be declare na won declare we declare na woni any other option na meguso ewo alaji scenario ewo ha yedi enkomo alaji 6,328,397 representing 56.55%. Now, Ochasa yawo 9 outstanding constituencies be oha yede eno eba beka ho actually.
So when those ones come up, definitely we are taking almost all those 9 seats will be taken. But I want to give a caution to our people. Those constituencies that were mentioned, I beg them, like I said earlier, I've been saying this. I know what I'm talking about. These people, they will not want us to get the 2/3. Let us make sure that we get the 2/3 in Parliament. Make sure that you guys in the constituency there, don't live there. Don't leave the constituency where they have to declare.
Yes. Constituencies, you know. And Sawam Adwaji, Ayabako, Aquetia, Suhun, Techiman South, Domekwa Benya, Ablekumanov, Ahafuano North, Damango. These are the 9 constituencies.
Exactly. And most of them will take it. That's what I'm saying. That their presence there, they should go there in their thousands for them to prevent them from rigging the parliamentary elections, because the presidential elections is a done deal for us. At the end of the day, we had 56.5%. When those come out, we're going to hit about maybe close to about 60. So I beg them, let me repeat myself again. All those constituencies that were mentioned, the 9, you guys in the various constituencies, don't live there. Make sure that they declare the actual results that has to be on paper. Don't let any kululu happen there. If it happens, it is your fault at the end of the day. Protect your constituency, protect the NDC in making sure that we get the result that we want at the end of the day. We thank God that our victory has been ours already. Like we've been saying in the beginning, we said it is Allah who was speaking. It is not the shrine that was speaking. It is Allah who was speaking, and Allah's will has prevailed. If you believe in Allah, we say Ashhadu la ilaha illallah wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. You will never fail. It's in the Bible too. You believe in God. You believe in what's it called? Jesus. We Muslims, we say we believe in Christ. Any Muslim who tells you that he doesn't believe in Jesus Christ is not a proper Muslim, because Jesus Christ is in the Quran. We have a chapter for him, a chapter for his mother. I'm saying that the Allah has spoken, and believe me, when Allah is with you, nobody can shake you at the end of the day. But we thank God for this victory. But we shouldn't take this victory for granted. I'm telling my people, there's a lot of work ahead of us. There's a lots of work ahead of us. We need to satisfy the basis. We need to satisfy the Ghanaians who have voted for the NDC, and make sure that we do the right thing. And I believe in the leadership of John Dramani Mahama. I know John Dramani Mahama is going to deliver at the end of the day for Mother Ghana, inshallah.
Yo, Alaji Medasepa na Alaji Sinami Papa bi ena yetene kano na when the ansana obekokrano sa figure or the two day is that overwhelming super.
So I'm saying that for me it doesn't make any difference at the end of the day. The 56 that we've had, we've passed the 50.1%. But when the rest are added, it will really give us a good booster, because we are looking at almost 60%. You know, we are talking of 900 and something votes. So let's look at 900 and something. I don't know how much percentage would that be. Assuming that we get 70% of the 917 votes, how much would that be? What's the percentage of 900 and something? I don't know. Unless somebody calculates it at the end of the day. But for me, it's a good result. This result, believe me, and especially the parliamentary seat, my sister. I mean, it has never happened in the history of Mother Ghana. Yeah. It has never happened that we've had over 180 seats in Mother Ghana, in the Fourth Republic. Never, not even John Rawlings' time or what's it called, Atamil's time or even John's time, John 1. It never happened. But we thank God. People are tired. People are fed up with this useless, wicked government. People are really, really tired. And Ghanaians have spoken. They have punished them, and they have punished them. I thank God Allah has punished them properly. And the tsunami was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Alaji Ubeka say my penny okufuado na some can try to cry say vote for my ex. You know my ex? Vote for my ex. And also BB.
You see when God, I'll give you an example. I said this on air about a week ago. I said when the day that Bamia went to the airport to go and commission the E-gate. And the gate could not open. I said, Allah has closed his gate already. These are signs. One of them was Napo, that useless guy too. The other one too, what's it called? The other guy, I even forgot his name. All of them were mentioned. John Mahama. It's not by mistake. It is Allah. It is God that is putting those words. Good to me. That one too. That's Fulanima. Because he's an Ashanti man. When you look at him, you know that he's got a mixed blood in him. He's not a pure Ashanti man. I'm telling you the truth. We know ourselves.
Science,
the signs were very clear, and nobody could take that from the NDC. Massive. Everybody, like I said, everybody is tired. Every Dick and Harry. I told you earlier that even friends of mine who were MPP, they told me, Alhaji, we are going to vote for John Dramani Mahama. Look, I have a Tom Print. It's one of them. If I want to show you, I don't know.
Some
of them voted and they took pictures of their Tom Print vote for John Dramani Mahama, and I saw it. That's how determined they were. That's how fed up they were. The country has gone from west to west. You need somebody like John Dramani Mahama to come and repair the damage. Look at the corruption in this country. The corruption. Hey, my brother. Hey, it's just unbelievable. Why? Ghana no more here. Ghana is for all of us. Okay, Ghana is for all of us. It's not for them alone. Thank God. Allah, we are very grateful. We are very grateful for not disappointing NDC, not disappointing Madagascar.
Very well. Well, last message at the NDC for to tie for Ghana for.
My last message, very simple. We thank them very much. We thank the youth, especially the youth of this country. They have done what Napoleon couldn't do. They really did so well. They wanted to make sure that victory was going to be for John Dramani Mahama. Everybody was determined, right down from the grassroots, right down for the branch level, right down to the constituency, to region, to national. Everybody played his role, and I'm very happy. Congrats to everybody, and there's a lot of work ahead of us, inshallah. We will see a big change in terms of corruption, in terms of mismanagement of the economy and all that. And those, I'll say this for the last time, those who have looted wrongly, buying government properties left and right at prices that are not there, are very cheap prices. Believe me, we know what happened in the DVLE. The lands there, the land there, all those lands that were costing more than 300 million, and the site was sold for 80 million. We'll look at that one. We'll look at that one. That one, if me myself personally will have to look at it, I'll take a microscope and look at it very clearly to make sure that Ghana gets what it deserves at the end of the day. I thank everybody. I thank Mother Ghana. I thank our support base, everybody, all the NDC, and those sympathizers who were not NDC but voted for the NDC. We are very grateful for your support, and may Allah bless all of you. May Allah bless Mother Ghana, inshallah.
Very well. Thank you very much. Anyway, His Excellency Alhaji Sinari Bakupe. I'm
the only.
And I attend Kakane Ghana by Anna Musini Ewa Saudi. And I yet Nenka on the edit my finano memeda one year and I ye Juma. Na ene what Kenya was say declaration a buyer and Saladinia de na Ubeja Hono na Yatoaso. Alhaji Sinari and an Uguso 88 power 97.9. We'll show you our TV XYZ. Your stations are would one more any educa subomua. One more any effort to make the be a live. Our Facebook Power 979 TV XYZ. And Nina and yes, I say my penny you know that President elect John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, enter one Ghana phone Ebekasa and Untino a Taimukutu any anante yen free ha me wabedwa for ewo hanso a me no mo eba ebedi enkomo me dam me ho abasisia me ba empenefo a Apostle Joseph A. Jackson me no mo ebedi enkomo enko ba bia me basisia Ababio at the Bat TV XYZ Power 97.9 Radio XYZ. So, baby, I would to mean a election powerhouse. Ye catch them. Ese afia bato near a better fobia pania crano. Yen fan camemo ye de betuja ama a tearful asher for munina swatibi. A jubanin as a sea DSC. Mame jamesa or say it is finished. Nese ye ane na eno nkomo na yegusu a yediem wafi abato nso no sade yehuno abato afibia no afi wedie ne de eye sonko eye asofo nyame nipa ya womo ede womo ano to mu bi na womo ebo mpaye nyame ene womo ekasa ye na de womo eka ye eba mu womo ewro ya womo play ye nso ye ntumi enyi ento nchen studio ha mensa aka ye resident pastor apostle chief apostle Joseph A. Jackson ewo ha apostle akwaba
mejoso
na nia ye die bokode ye
nyakopado
mama introduce prophet Nana Ajimai Owusu was JM prophet Nana ana menka se prophet akwaba me pacho tase ye yankasa ne wo frɛ
boko
yo nyame menka se nyame enkrofo ana se nyame asofo a menya mo fidwe mu a menemo edin koma apostle menha se emfiri wo ho afi ahyase yenimo se abato afibia yehu se asofo de omo ehugimu bi afi de na ayeso nkokora yehwe ro asofo mu play ye ewo abato yi emu ene empire amobo ye nyame ene mo kasa ye ene mpempenso a ye dru my penny John Domani mama nyankopon ahye na nuonyam kese a etese ya mususu ye se na ebedu sa mpempenso yi.
Okay, before some days na face so much ahwefuo nyina we say dem ne hoho wa anti
sa
kasa mechia aha na time ni nyina ahwe me na wasema obusa yi asana mekoso ye bede rade ase so se na dom ne Bible ayekese in fact ye hu bi say that o say we kra na nkrofo feel say tension be wo kro mu tietie ni ade na nyankopon adom o hwe bra ye vice president ano ye candidate ma NPP amanyoku no ebra oba abonten a ode na no disem atu dwama bibia ye kama na kire se nyankopon ayebi na ubusa se ese afiwe no asofo no de omo ho eje amanyosem num fa baabi no eye nokre na fa baabi no nso no meka se ewo honom na afei na emese nipa ete amanyosem no asiye na de ema ne koba ye nyina ne se beginning no ekoye te se ensori bebre no ye ka asofo ne hye se omo betimi aba abonten na issues bi wo honom a o maka bi. I'm talking about say bi issues aba efa o mining puntuo ensem bi hono da bi aya ne achichire yeso e was say Christian Council nko na kasa free ho e was say bi Catholic Bishop Conference bi regional na national omo na also omo kasa ana say Peace Council ne ade but ho abehia enese asofo bebre no ate ase se ya amfa ya no antun nsem no mu bia ebeduru baabi no ye yasem ebeye mobo in the sense say we a leader and we also ye politicians we dem hwe wona wadi ntwe ye hwe sikasem a omudi wuru a amanyosem mu ebi kra ye we special voting a ye hu bi say parliamentary candidate a ono kra wa komra hye bedwamu a emra no wo bo hu ban bi o chenuane ne ade a se wo hwa asofo a every week bia no sofo kra ntimi angada no ogada nipa be 30 sofo ntimi angada no ogada nipa be 30 e wona sorry eti eba asofo hu yehu asofo ye wo voice na ekoduru ba bi te se na ye ma yente amanyosem na se ebeduru ba bi krobi okra na sorry ba epeso odi no hu wura politics mu a na o kana hye but o hwe Bible mu a Shadrach Meshach Abednego de na o ka o mo ho a eye Daniel obenya at that time na ke be ka so nya presidential appointment enu ntina ebra ye che Shadrach Meshach Abednego no na Daniel silent because at that time no play role so e wo ohene no amamuom o hwe obi te se Joseph apart from say Joseph chere da ya asi nyina no ebeduru baabi no na ye pe obi a Joseph a recommend say nipa ne betimi amada ye so no abem ohene fa rehwe ni din no say na apart from wo no omo a waka ni nyina nipa a wo suggest no say you qualify. So what they say, Osha America, omanya vice president na oye Christo ni epeya no oye sofo. Ono na sefo no Osha ebi judges ne sa enema ni nyina. Enti ade na sofo you produce such people at the co-parliament. Yedo omo call executive arm of government num judiciary ne ade institutions bebre na afei yen asofo yaye din. Ade ba ko ne se baby a empempenso na duru no se minu asofo ba yi flag egu ne kom enti ya no e kire baby a obone mpaye a oboko se CPP enya asofo no makoma edu omachi a enye bone so what they say eya yeso omunye neutral obi anu obetima ye neutral wa asasi so even God himself no o ma ye elected ye na ya appointed Saul ebeduru baby no rejected no or rejected no or sanso appointed David. And so at that time no na Saul ete akonya so eni pa adwene sesa enu nti abribia no eduru baby a maybe the empire born say all the political parties no apart from say ye asofo support no yenya genuine ones na say eba NDC mu a they are there to advise because omonko antimi nye say they are helpful enso so ewo hono ma omutufo no because nana metima ka kire we say ekoba say Dr. Bawumia ansana oba abonti abeji atumu no ni akame ni nerves down me assure say ahemfo a omo kan obu omo no omo kan bi asofo nso ye den e kan bi Emma even traditional rulers any yenuanu muslimifo no e dey emu mpanimfo so kasai because ujai tumi mu keke no enafom etime de said de bia meka no said de nyankopon adom ewiase esesa na yete niema ase no it is about time e was a sane mani nyina ba say o hwe 2020 krabra Donald Trump o lose no who say asofo bi kra ba bontin they were praying for him so now Joe Biden campaign so asofo ye dey ebo empire me de nyankopon adom have been me tu kwan kakra na me wa asofo a ebi mo ukọ Nigeria me kai say Jonathan ne camp me wa asofo a na ebi mo ho even the ofri so a omo current president Ibaye Buhari ne camp me wo enamfo asofo a do we Muslim but they were praying for him eti me de ekamenko a said the Ghana ye tiase no genuinely no moma ye masa de ne nyeden MP because so call Bible mu a saa ne mani nyina ewo ho ye won krofo bebra o hwe Matthew a Jesus efre Matthew no ye tax collector na nke beka say bia Ghana revenue authority ho na no oye adwuma so se eba saa nso a moma ye ma peri ye no ene entiase ne nyeden emra one who say only me isan ya che and my concern there be a genuine concern there be no me de ne say me hwe say yemfa tumi nsisi nipa me ba ahomache there be and one or the other no yakuku dry de kasa o radio so no enye say bia nipa esuro yen o but nyankopon adom credibility kakra na ye wo no enkrofo so ehwehwe yen nsemu enkrofo ekubusa yase because Ghana na ye wona ekuru ketwa wo ho asem eba eye den a wo kasa ebetima ye den epie eti ye de urade asese ye nuanom asofo te saa niema we nom no ase na afi so ye encourage ya sorema me de me hwe se this year na nsia the next 4 years no churches cry ye bekeka ye ho abum na political parties na especially omo influence to say NDC NPP no say nyame adom ne nya third force bi so kan wa edru omo manifesto we should invite them into our churches so for yebekeka ye ho aboma then we ask them intelligent questions policies are omo dey too because o mining chichire ani ade ni nyina no e development na ye hwehwe say akoda benya nsuo anom adware dia ko school akoda benya aduane pa adi wo school say akoda betimi akọ school a eyam hihye enye den ema eba saa hihye ni nyina ba ebema nipa ente ase ekoyie ewo ɔman na ɔte mu no.
Okay. Chief Apostle Joseph A. Jackson ena yete nenkano yeguso ewo ha Prophet Nana Ajiman Owusu JM Prophet ono so ewo ha Prophet Mimisa say abanya wote so Ghana fo abone bongalata na wo manimo gu ase chese echen bibien yenka say nyame ensa efiri wo mo eso enu nti na yehu de yehu yana.
First of all, my main quotation Psalm 107 verse 1. I say, give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. And the decano ya de asida menyame. And the asida emagana funyina. Asidama NBC sympathizers, NBC funyina. Ne wo bi NBC from penifo nyina grassroots nyina asofo intercessors masofo a yetutu kwan kobom paye nyina etwa Ghana ho hyiaye nyankopon hyira mu nyina ba bia mo bia yo meba wasem no so embri bia nipa udu opempenso bi abrabo mu a wodan wachi emenyame no nyame po enti metumi akase se nyame na aban we a wotwom koyi eye MPP aban ni nanado yi omo ba no mo say the battle is the Lord's.
Yeah
omo confess say ni nyame na de omo ba na edu ba bi na fo mo nka the battle is the Lord's bi.
Okay,
it is sending nyankopon difo kan e kire so no say oni nyame nante a nyame no be nante na se wo po nyame e nyame be dane na chi ama wo enti e nyame na dane na chi afa gan of wom adane na chi ama won no
it is possible no say ye can say with God all things are possible. It is say ni nyina batanyame ho
when was not referring it to God not or refer not to his policies.
No ana ho
den and in his skills. The Bible say all kind proverb was say memfa do not lean on your own understanding. But in all your ways acknowledge God, and he will direct your path. And you know now or the no to the nyansa so and you know what say possible. It is possible. What was possible? Was it with God or with him? Na all come no ho na maybe na all come. That is what happened.
Na wo hwe nkunimudie ya ebaye apostle will be bika ohana meba ho ana okay
I say Dr. Bawumia, it is possible no who define eye obi a onyi ne hu ni say ade bi a oye no ebe enu ye layman thought enye say bi a with God all things are possible. It is possible say men should be my president. It is possible say men should be me abi breaki 8 Osha Ghana history obia ye de baton emani bia ne master no ana say the old dinade no etwa 8 years bia no eya na likely say we lose elections, especially Omasa Fili Poto account. It is possible, it has nothing to do with the biblical verse. Na
say, oh, you perceive a breaking that James essay say over 8 years. I want to make end to attribute 8, you know, a possible semi breaking 8, you know, and 8 so a chia form so a tsunami. Make one make us say where a hurricane Mahama. Say what the apra Mahama prayer a Ghana baby masisia de ufa baby a green and of course say yes Ghana ye forest reserves I would do a bay by your modi galamse assess and nadia esa forest a green 18 green afa Ghana nyina e just say Ghana ba be ye bio ye forest e ba be ye bio ye nsase a omodi galamse assess ni nyina e ba abeye ye bio na maybe so SM which nkunimudi a abaya as JM Prophet na ye bibia wani da kwan se ebeye kese sa do nyame yitrel ese nkunimudi eba na woni mu se ebe kɔ ne kese sen
na minimpa a mashe ho kom needs FM. Na mabesha hon kom so ase Mahama benya 57 plus 1 going. Enti na eye edi a nyame yi a kire yen dada a yaka ho asem ahye hon kom.
And it is possible. So say my major man say ka so 56.55%. So see I can 9 constituencies. E ba na ye de ka ho a na just ye koye ni mo
ana. Sa o hwe other projection kra Kevin Taylor project here na 57. O hwe Captain Smart Joy FM nyina anopa no na ye 57 but ni nyina mu no ye be fa no de ne sa.
So we outstanding ye was 9 e wo ho.
That is it. Ye be fa ne sa. Enti na minimu se nyame be fa Ghana for so ahye again nyam because aban do pempensuo bi a obeye ahantan ahombaso dictator etimodinfo chese obeye with December ni tirim na mpanifo ka se mi se sabi adwemmone ba ekurati mu a otongum
etimodin some ba ni timu ebi ne sen
taxes or the 2 years so eye e-levy betting tax other taxes emission taxes levy taxes just in kwala diapers nyina just say BBAB
ema ya sanitary towel cry to tax das
eka mra ye did that pen one tax yen na o kan ested osa Pharaoh emia enyomem ema Israel for or hini bia or to say bia ni trimoding because o share the last end of this government no more ya not just we free ni person to another thing because ni timu be ya dembroso
e say na o fi ni person dia na wa ye owo
now why abu abi
otriase na no what Bible mu no
that is it because embra nyame Nebuchadnezzar uyi ni free ni party bi emu no obedane na boa enti nipa bia no nyame na ode wo baaye no Bible say yendo ye ho sa odo no ene sa tima no papa we ye ananado ni ne ba omia ene administration we nya bia magana fo aho kire ne kom ene eyemu kom ene unemployment rising here from nowhere just say BBM be ye the dollar rates 17 plus something yebe to about 3 days ya no stand to petrol just said the insensitive. He became so insensitive to the needs of Ghanaians, to the pride of Ghanaians. Any DNT Ghana for to Abadema won 2016. And Tinina Kahobi and a same Kurumudie Kessie Nyamediama Eya Papa, His Excellency, President elect John Dramani Mahama, and in Yankopon Abon the same Kurumudie Abotri. Now is to serve a notice. Said Ghana for way, you can't take them for granted.
Sure.
Ghana for your encophobia very, very, very sober. Your suban to say camel. We are very calm, but don't take our silence to be our weakness. Oh yeah, dear, bet mama long term. Just in Yamia Maya, the character of the camel. You are butre. When you mean name, Nasa ye bufu no. We can't take it out. We will demonstrate it by voting you out.
Yes, sanity.
Yeah, no Ghana for that.
And also, a chief apostle, Woka say, is about time. A soft one, yet, yes, na say a yama your samokra, na mobaya. Yema another members class or more ya more encourage you monadi. Abai emu yeka my penoko fuad one personal pledge at the Menyankopon Messi National Cathedral na enamusuona ejaoba abemu where say ene yesi cathedral eni asia asofo a wodo mo ehye mu no enya bra pa bia na omo ba beboye enamusu $58 million ni nyina akọ waste na say asofo yede dwumadie hyemon sana mo beye sendia se na nagide bia ni ho sabi
bebo so arehosem na wabosu na me anene ma tuto year from January kono mo hu se me wo Supreme Court na me de sa asofo no ena eko unyame hwe e wo se me don beko o makasa se we
apostle mama 5 apostle mama 5 nyame hra
unim de tia
nyame hra
you see na me mpese ye asofo a ye be bata Awurade ho ena Awurade issues eba yen kan se de ete enu ntina we me say yen pe politician kra o this asofo no ebe court say almost touch not my anointed no emebo mi mitri so say me anointed na yen hwe say obi din semone ye kasa asofo na akra na omote board no so no ena omo agya nkra omo nim baby kura sika ni free omo nim eka eda ho ebi mu tete won frama mu unsa asofo ni bo amempese mebodin omo te sika aban na tuagu o National Cathedral amna keka ye tum na mibusa se presby moderator ya is okona homiji Professor Mate who see presby mo headquarters okofa abo e free Israel mo kra abo free Israel na Bele Foundation Church of Pentecost Professor Onyina mo si mo Pentecost convention na wo Millennium City no mo kofa abo free Israel and amudi Bele Foundation and amudi raise altar wenu mu nyina aboa enu nti na mede Awurade ase ekwan a asofo nketewa na eba no omayi omuti no because empanifo ni di hwamo
okay
they got the opportunity say omuti metrene aban no na apart from that no be possible ebi did aboard so adentina project ayeye eso manfaso yetua nkrofo ka
okay
accountant general sisia
mesa ba osubio na enche my penny John Dramani mama on Ghana for ebekasa after say Electoral Commission womo declare presidential results no kwamenka ewo ha one ye edi enkomo Electoral Commission finally what the abato no ehunsusa so atedwa do was say aka 9 constituencies ya womo egusu edi huduma kwame
bebo so ima
to say oh
say Jimensa say it is finished there and now it is finished
exactly
na ka be say Yesu kwana ebra ye born as enuam no wo ko no ka say it is finished
say adinimu abro ne so ahoden na sa it is say ade ne obeka ne say ewie asa
ewie
anyway
your magic board no so Jimensa Electoral Commission chairperson results no di kan edebe to dwa ye nyina yate no ye sense su bio said be ya ye nyina be nya ho ntiase say bi afi na wode wafidie na to ha we election powerhouse ni so far ni enim say President John Dramani Mahama and the president elect of the Republic of Ghana baba to ni susu aso no ba bi edi akotene a e wo se ye nyina ye ni ko afi so the new administration e wo so man adwen ko pa e ya Ashanti region fi say Ashanti region ama NDC votes are may sure say omuka omani no mani na so say omon sabeka so tie eye NDC perifona dane den ina da no oh he does ebenya 29% and ebia 30% but so the current votes are a free Ashanti region mind blowing because ima hwade we o the total number of valid voters are Ashanti region send you no 2,106,108 and rejected ballot quite impressive and to say me but where is we kakra rejected ballot 29,865 member abaton so as one for a year others no cheda ne dom no omugina 42,232 that is oka omunyina an man boma represented 2% and I think so Vice President Dr. Mahmoud Baumia won OG2 kra say we didn't show ware in okotana the baby as an Jimensa an announcement no in Ashanti region when you 1,366,800 age 64.90%. Now, President John Dramani Mahama, President-elect of the Republic of Ghana, where you Ashanti region, Bia na man for say a 1 year NDC a stronghold. Bia na man for say a 1 year adie bia ye MP adie bia ye NDC bia no omompe. Hwe said you musi eta John Mahama echi e man votes and guys say when you even a single vote e wa Ashanti region a very significant. Eti John Mahama win no and they said yes it is abre no and Ashanti echi tai no e adie di akotene. John Mahama enya 697,000 697,076 age number 33.10%. Kai tisa dem di kaka be boso ima say Washington region say utie Joseph Yamin utie ndis impenifo na no play safe you betwenya 29 na say 30%. Well 30% Romania omunya 33.10%. Very significant impact NDC Ameki ewo Ashanti region. No wonder say the rally our year for the last time Ashanti region no ojina domina ni mo ka say hey it Ashanti man pe ni enama edoma efromu pe epu ba behwe no His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. So clearly Ashanti pe ni no ena dan ni 33.10%. I think the national vote na na say outlook no to say the Jemensa ekan wey official results sanya isi no e dia betu dwa. Now for yes say free as here Alan Kodwo Chebaten we gina 0.28%. Why? If you say when you are 31,202 votes we are national and I think so Cheddar enya 0.50%, which is a vote of 84,478. And I think so Oshe Hassan Ayariga only 17,461. Age number 1.16%. So by I mean say Breno. Yambra John Mahama and I think so Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Alaji Baumia one on the second about way more. Enya 4,657,304. I represented 41.60%. For the Odin Kunimu Abatuemo, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, when you are 6,328,397. Because mind you said, Miamiana Kano, Kaisa, where 267 constituencies out of 276.
Okay.
It's here the other constituencies now Kano, Ebekanwa. His Excellency John Mahama percentage, you know, bet me, Akosro, and about me, I didn't super Kosro Kaka. Now, Chef President Mahama.
Oh, no, the Onka 41.
Chef President Mahama, so that Kakofo, and Etimenya somewhere around 54%. And Obeka outside for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, also Shipu votes, Kesiasa. But in the case of President Mahama, in this a year,
and Jerry John Rollins,
but then you're not May. John Dramani Mahama. Ne percentage in here very significant and historic. Ebeko Ghana Abakosem Enwumemu and Kuradi Besuya de Wabra Omoko Menim. John Mahama enya 56.55%. Eti Emiam Yana Kano Bekao Krambwa. One Robert Menya 60. One Robert Menya 59. Robert Menya 59. Robert Menya 60. So this is huge.
Very huge.
John Mahama etimi enya ene wedding kuni. So far, general outlook no said the city no. Eni mamu busa se CPP nya say eni onya 23,397. Age number 0.21%. Chada dia no mama Jemensa ye mistake. Enye 0.05. Enye 0.50%. All kasana no from ho. Iti na I don't know.
Yo, Kwame Yada say, Kwame Nka, and Yatin and Cano, and I just say, Electoral Commission, one more Abaton, so ya, Mammy Jaменsa, what they etia, Samaka Krabi Abese Econo, and what they a more and pensemo, a Brian, 18 must say a Kadia, Mahama Prayano, a Pragana Babia, hey, San Tsunami Wedia, Anu den Papa. Ya MPP fono atasia yomo Dr. Baumia ya bona sum left right center babia esabre wontumi sorry empejanity wosoro no de ye de na to fom wo won nan e wo wiemu a ye piano akomwuram sasa wosoro de netibia ne nwuram owo nwuram a wosaya de oba fie de abobo eti Ghana for afin wo mo ayo ma de se da bi also no add say distraction adoso do my penny okufuado the destroyer Dr. Baumia the destroyer eti mobeko ziba bia no wote ye konsa ye albatross ese say Ghana komu no ye beyi na firi ho ene say afi enim guase na ye too much enkuguo no aye too much na mom yen hye so say 9 constituencies are results no according to Mama Jean Mensa outstanding na ye hwe ni mo kwan say ebeba no eye ensawoma doagire mepacho edisi mabunu momo empini collection centers ahodo no constituency collection centers no momo mra ho baby amedidin etu adwa no momo empini ho se beya kululu BNP mu eti ensawoma doagire anodompre yede na chi aka fom o se wonte ne ho ase eti collection center ho no momo emra ho akwatia enso constituency so edie masa suhum Techiman South Dome Kwabenya enra Electoral Commission anadwo wo mu declare Faustina Electoral akrugu so na edi nkunim ebomu abrante de se okwe Michael Kwe Junior